First pitch moments away here in Philadelphia. It's the Red Sox and the Phillies. Hang on, it comes your way next. From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Game number 3 of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Phillies. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this 3-game set.
Yeah, and I think right now both teams are just trying to get into the flow of the season. And it's a first series. You just want to get through this, start getting used to playing every day. Hopefully come out of the gate strong.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox, as John Farrell's guys will line up like this. They'll match up against a former National League wins leader, veteran right-hander Aaron Harang. Mookie Betts makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball 1 as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in a real funk to start the year, still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Well, you just saw the good slider for the punch out there, but let's call up the scouting report to give you a look at what else he features. Brock Holt will get his first opportunity now. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, and Harang looks sharp thus far in the inning. There are 2 gone.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spot, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
David Ortiz will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Just getting started here in Philly. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a 1-2-3 first here for Aaron Harang. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. Ben Revere will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, the center fielder number 11, Ben Revere.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Freddie Galvis will dig in, a switch hitter batting right. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw over to Ortiz gets him 2 down.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep that pace up.
Carlos Ruiz will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
And any time you can come into someone else's house and come out of it with a sweep, really lifts your whole ball club. That's what these guys are looking to do if they can take this 3rd and final game here.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Now the 3-1 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman,
Darren Ruff will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now here's the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready now on 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's right. That's your pick.
Two. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. We've played an inning. No score.
leading off for the Red Sox.
Hanley Ramirez leads things off now in the top half of the second. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Now here's the first pitch. Good fastball there to start the at-bat as Harang jumps ahead 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. He just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a 1-out single.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's ready now. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
He waits. Now the pitch. Fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Here's Shane Victorino now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Pitch home to Victorino. Fastball called for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Chris Nelson will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. First pitch coming. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit hard and caught down there at third. Needed that one to be a few feet higher, and the leadoff man is gone to start the home second.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's the 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here comes the 1-2. High in the air and deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Cesar Hernandez will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Here's the first offering. Fouled back. The pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
One on the way. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Ryan Hennigan will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Ryan Hennigan.
And here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in at bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
So with the leadoff man on base, time to reach back into the feverish days of the 1980s, where video game baseball meant using your joystick to control 3 men on a black screen. It's today's version of this date in baseball history. Wade Miley will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First pitch on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer something that he shouldn't.
Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Well, you have to imagine that this one figures to be tight throughout the entire game. So that's a good job of getting the bunt down right there and getting that go-ahead run up to second base with just one out.
Mookie Betts will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Pause. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. One pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Grounded. Foul. 2-2 pitch on the way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Don't let him score!
Here's Brock Holt now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The next pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Ready with the 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Grady Sizemore makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Grady Sizemore.
First pitch coming. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
The 1-0 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1. In the air to right center. And one gone in the Philadelphia third.
Batting ninth. Catcher.
Aaron Harang will dig in here. First offering on the way. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here as this is into left field, a base hit.
Leave it to the pitcher to come up with their first hit. I think even he can't really believe it.
Ben Revere will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch to him. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
And they did have the bunt on right there, so now 0-1. You wonder if they're going to do it again.
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Oh, and Sandoval with the bare hand. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here.
The batter number 13, shortstop.
Freddie Galvis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your time to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies strand one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. David Ortiz will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And neither of these guys are what you'd call flamethrowers, but still a respectable 93 and 90 is their two top speeds. Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Around second, headed for third is Ramirez.
Well, you know, he does have a long way to go to get to this ball, but geez, once you get there, catch it. I think he's going to tell you that he should have caught that ball, and the official scorer, he's going to agree with him too. He's going to get smacked with an error.
Now the first pitch. Pablo Sandoval comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And this is going to be a foul ball. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
So two gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. And this is hit well towards the hole. Look at this. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number three. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Carlos Ruiz will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's Sandoval now at third. No problem here, one away. Darren Ruff will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Ramirez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Nelson.
Chris Nelson will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Shane Victorino will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The right fielder, number 18.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The next 0-2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Pitch home to Victorino. And a swing and a miss by Victorino as he's set down for the first out of the inning.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
In now, Ryan Hennigan. Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 20, Wade Miley.
Wade Miley will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nothing happening there against Aaron Harang. His club trails 1-0. Dominic Brown will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
These guys haven't had a whole lot of solid contact so far, but he says, hey, Steve, I'll show you some solid contact right here. This ball nearly gets out of the ballpark, but it winds up off the wall. And they've got a good shot at their first run here as he's into second base with a double.
Cesar Hernandez will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now for Brown, he's at second with his second double of this young season. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. 1 away.
Yeah, he might have thought about going to third for just a split second there. But with nobody out, I think the smart decision was to go ahead and take that out at first base. And that's exactly what he did.
Now here's the first pitch. Grady Sizemore stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here comes a 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Aaron Harang will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. Mookie Betts will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Brock Holt will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
David Ortiz will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Now the 1-2 home to Ortiz. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the looks of a very quick inning. But at least he's been able to stretch his at-bat out a little bit.
The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left, a base hit. Ortiz is on his way to second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Hanley Ramirez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Ben Revere will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch.
I'll tell you what, As a starting pitcher, life is good when you're getting plays like this one behind you. He lays out and pulls this one in. And I can tell you that makes any starter's job a whole lot easier when you get this kind of defensive support.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. And the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Ramirez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Carlos Ruiz will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th, but first here's a look at our game summary to this point. Pablo Sandoval will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Now a swing by Sandoval, and the Panda sends this one deep to right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead. First pitch coming. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, number 18, Shane Victorino.
Shane Victorino will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Into the box now, Ryan Hennigan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Now a swing, and look at this. It's his inning, a 3rd straight chance at second base. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 Boston. Darren Ruff will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
One 0 on the way. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Come on, Billy.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Let's go, Billy.
Here he comes, 3-1.
Here we go.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
And this is a tough read for an outfielder off the bat because the ball's taken the other way and deep. But he makes up the difference quickly and is able to range back into the corner and make the play.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Standing in now, Chris Nelson. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Gonna be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Dominic Brown will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Advance the runner already.
Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. For Nelson, he picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Ripped toward the gap in right. No one's going to get to this one, and it should be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Well, he put up a string of zeros up until this point, but it looks like a shutout's not going to be in the cards as he gives up his first run here on the RBI double.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Anthony Varvaro will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Christian Vasquez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Christian Vasquez.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Now for Brown, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month.
Come on now, Phil.
The 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw over to Ortiz, gets him 2 down.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Grady Sizemore will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swing swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. So 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Victorino is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Christian Vasquez will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First pitch coming. And a tough slider there from Harang. No balls and a strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Visiting Red Sox on top in the 8th inning as you get a look at the line score to this point.
Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Fouled straight back. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
You might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Brock Holt will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Now the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Now another 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
The crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a ball hit back up the middle. To his left, he's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Ryan Howard is going to get off the bench here as he'll hit for the pitcher Harang. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a ball, 1-0. Now Howard waits on the 1-0. 1-0 now is swung on and chopped over to first. And Ortiz will just lumber over to the bag and take it himself for the out. Junichi Tazawa will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Ben Revere will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Betts is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Freddie Galvis will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Ready. Galvis.
First pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They still trail it here 2-1. Jake Diekman will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. David Ortiz will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Come on now, Billy.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The pitch. Now a pitch swung on and missed as the count goes to 0-2 to Ortiz.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Sinker misses and it's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. Hanley Ramirez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Jonathan Papelbon will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse. From the stretch, Ortiz on the move. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And he is in there.
Well, I think these guys are pretty lucky just to get an out on this play. You see, they try to start the double play at second base. That doesn't work out, and they're pretty fortunate that the relay throw is in time to at least get the out at first.
Now the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Hit hard but foul toward first, so they'll come back and line it up again. The 0-2 once more. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now another 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing in the Boston 9th. One last shot now for Philadelphia. They trail here 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
So a move to the bullpen here in the 9th as they'll hand the ball off to Koji Uehara to see if he can finish this one off. Carlos Ruiz will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Chase Utley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Darren Ruff will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Here comes another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Oh, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
The 2-2. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Chris Nelson will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Cody Ashe will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Cody Ashe.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Before the weekend series get underway, here are the highlights from Thursday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the Boston Red Sox took on the Phillies in Philadelphia in an interleague matchup, and it was the Red Sox who came out on top. The score was 2-1. Aaron Harang twirled 8 solid innings, allowing only 1 earned run, yet still came away with the loss on the mound. In other Phillies news, the team has acquired relief pitcher Brad Boxberger in a trade with the Tampa Bay Rays for starting pitcher Jerome Williams and starting pitcher Kevin Slowey, according to team reports. Right now, the Phillies sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, 3 games back. The New York Mets took on the Nats in Washington, D.C., and it was the Nats who came away victorious. The final was 7-4. Bryce Harper turned in a nice performance offensively with 3 base hits. As of today, the Nationals sit in 1st place in the National League East Division, 1 game ahead of 2nd. The Mets are 4th in the division, 3 games back. The Pittsburgh Pirates were in Cincinnati to take on the Reds, and Pittsburgh was victorious in this one, 8-3. Andrew McCutchen had a huge day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3. At the moment, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central, 1 game out of 1st. The Pirates are atop the division, 1 game ahead of 2nd. The Giants were in San Diego to take on the hometown Padres, and it was the boys from San Fran who collected the W in this one, 8-3. Casey McGee was a fantasy owner's dream at the plate with 3 hits and 4 RBIs. Heading into today, the Padres are in last place in the NL West. They trail first by 4 games. The Giants are atop the division. They have a small half-game advantage. The Toronto Blue Jays paid visit to Yankee Stadium to do battle with the Pinstripers, and the game went to extra innings with the Jays coming away with the win. The score was 7-5. Jose Reyes was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game. Looking at the standings, the Yankees are in last place in the AL East, 3 games back. The Blue Jays are atop the division, 1 game ahead of 2nd. The Minnesota Twins paid visit to the Tigers in the Motor City, and it was the Tigers who came out on top. The final was 5-4. Ian Kinsler led the charge offensively with 3 knocks in the contest. As of today, the Tigers sit in second place in the AL Central Division, 1 game out of first. The Twins are 4th in the division. They're 2 games back. The White Sox paid visit to the City of Fountains to take on the Royals, and it was the Royals who prevailed. The score was 3-1. Right now, the Royals are in second place in the AL Central, 1 game out of first. The White Sox are 4th in the division. They're 2 games back. The Texas Rangers paid visit to the East Bay to do battle with the Athletics, and it was the Rangers who came out on top. The score was 2-1. Heading into today, the A's are in second place in the AL West, only a game and a half back. The Rangers are second in the division, only a game and a half back. The Indians visited the Astros in Houston, Texas, and it was the Tribe who came away victorious, 12-7. Lonnie Chisenhall collected 4 hits and led the charge offensively for the winning side. Looking at the standings, the Astros sit in 4th place in the American League West, 3 games back. The Indians are sitting atop the AL Central, 1 game ahead of second. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.